What's up, guys? It's your girl Matt Cox with Maccouture Crafting, and we are on to another video. This one is about Quiltique in Las Vegas. So I hang out in Vegas quite a bit. I have been to So Yeah, I have been to Quiltique, I have been to the Christmas Goose, I have been to another store that I can't remember right this second that's around the corner from, I think it's Quiltique. I don't know. I love going to quilt stores and doing reviews and talking to the people and talking to the locals, and I have had the best time doing this. This was no exception. Now, you guys know I'm a little crazy. I literally went to this store 3 times in one day. I want to say 2 of which I completely left the premises and turned around and came back. You ever see something and you're like, "Oh, shoot." And then it was dawning on me what I had seen and understanding the process and all that kind of stuff. So don't be like me. When you get in, touch everything and ask questions. What is this room? Is this room a sale room? Is everything in this room on sale? Because everything in that room was on sale and I missed it. And then I kept thinking about it. And I'm like, where am I going to find fabric that is this much off? I just, so I had to turn around. I had to come back. They probably think I'm crazy. You guys probably think I'm crazy, or maybe you guys get me. Maybe you guys just get it. This store is super cool. If you are in the Las Vegas area, it is absolutely worth you going to go check it out. If you're in the Las Vegas area, you probably already know because this store has been around longer than I have been on this earth. They have a serious following. It's a beautiful store. I mean, just it's beautiful. Lovely fabric selection, beautiful machines. It's large, it's airy. I loved walking in there. There were the husbands that were sitting in the front of the store reading magazines, minding their own business. It was jumping, it was lively, it was clean, it was airy. I just had the best time. And the people were super friendly. There's just nothing better than people who will talk to you about your projects when you walk into a store. Love them. So if you guys are in the area, please check them out. I certainly did several times. And I'm really, really happy that I did because I got some really cool fabrics that you'll be seeing me do some really cool stuff with coming up next year. So if you guys are again in the Las Vegas area, please, please, please make it a point to stop by this store. It is absolutely worth it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. Okay, Quiltique. When we walk in the front, we see this. I think that's the Meadowland quilt. Super popular when I started quilting. I mean, everybody was doing it. Now I'm not 100% sure if that's it, but it kind of gives me that Meadowland vibe. And in the front we have some lovely quilty knickknacks. Ooh, look at that table runner. I think I'm going to do a series of table runners. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Look at how big this quilt shop is. And here we have Cafe, and more Cafe. All down the front of this are Cafe florals and all the things Cafe. And then on top we have some really cool books. I want a coffee table Cafe book. I don't know which one I want, and I was recently at a store that had like a gazillion books and I just couldn't make up my mind. Definitely want one. They are AccuQuilt vendors, so we have an AccuQuilt section in the back, which is super cool and convenient for those of you who have AccuQuilts. If you don't know what that is, please check out my AccuQuilt versus Cricut video. It's quite a machine, and if you need it, you'll love it. I love samples in a quilt shop. I mean, what is a quilt shop if they don't have samples all over the walls? Now, that's an interesting looking sample on the wall straight across. I don't believe that I paid attention to that while I was in the store. It's got a really interesting shape to it. And on the back here we have, I think we have boutiques on the back side of the cake thing. And then here we have the very front of the store where there is a super cute display. I love beds and quilt shops. If I had a quilt shop, there would absolutely be a bed that was dressed some kind of crazy way in the front. And here we have some Christmas fabrics. Now I can't quite remember exactly when I was in the shop, so it might have been Christmas time, so I don't know if they're always in the front like that, but don't worry because I managed to find my section. Free Spirit. Look, there's some soup pen right there. And then we have, of course, our tulips. And it must have been around the time that Daydreamer dropped because they have a lot of Daydreamer left and not so much of the Alice in Wonderland and the line work. So in Daydreamer, you can hardly find any pieces of that now. I love I love novelty fabrics. Like those fruits up there in the corner. I'm dying to do a mason jar quilt. Now, if we just whip around, we have some color order fabrics. You got your reds and your oranges, and your blues and your purples, looking super duper pretty, of course. And some more of your neutrals and low volumes down there. And we have some, what should I call that style? It's kind of shabby chic-esque. I don't know. You guys know. You guys probably know the brands of that fabric right there and everything, and I just do not know what they are. But down there in that bottom right, it's kind of calling my name. I like the way that looks. Beautiful color story with those grays and oranges. And here we found some more MAC fabric, rainbows, and yes, I did buy some from this section. And they're like stash fabrics because I really don't have a true plan for them. I thought I was going to make a quilt coat, but I have yet to do that. I did make a scootie, but I have not made a quilt coat. Maybe that was my way of warming up to a quilt coat. I want one. I just haven't done it yet. And here we have some more of the novelty, kid-friendly fabrics here with music and Simpsons. I didn't even know Simpsons had fabric. I don't know why I would have thought that they wouldn't, but there it is. Oh, we've got alphabet and numbers down there and more gorgeous samples. Are those bats? I don't know what that is. Maybe those are butterflies at the top right. Now this was a really interesting table. You have to take the whole bulk, but I want to say it's like 40% off, 25 to 45% off, and you've got to take the whole shebang. I wish that I had paid more attention to that table and understood what it was exactly. And here we have more samples, and I believe this is the sale room. This is the room that had me coming back a couple times because I didn't understand that everything in that room was on sale. And on the opposite side, they had some really cool Andover fabrics that were for sale, and right there. And I was like, wait, what? Those Inferno collection I think that's by Juicy Juice. I had to hit that. Why? Because they're ombres and you guys know me. And also they had some Alexander Henry fabric that I have been looking for. And again, it was on sale. I couldn't believe it. How did I miss it? So again, you know, when you go in, have somebody kind of walk you around the store, ask some questions, because I was checking out as I realized that entire room was on sale. Like, what? Oh, leave it to me. But don't worry, I was able to make my way back a few times. What a beautiful sample there. And we have thread galore. It looks like they might even carry a little Aurifil over there. And I believe, I'm not sure if these are their wide backs, but I know they had wide backs and they had like minky. They have a little bit of everything. There's the minky right there, okay? It's all coming back to me now. And then we have the, why can't I think of the woman's name who does the collage? Laura Heine, I think, who does the collage quilting. We have some samples of that over there. Now we're moving into the sewing machine room. Tons and tons of sewing machines and super knowledgeable people who can really help you with whatever kind of machine that you need. Really assess the needs of the customer here. I was able to overhear one of the salespeople talking to one of their clients, and I was like, wow, those are really deep questions that I would never think to ask somebody, but just such thoughtful help in helping people choose a sewing machine to best meet their needs. I don't know what just caught my attention there, but something. Then we have some more fabric lined up on the wall here. Look at those big three-dimensional items. I love it. When I'm in a store taping, sometimes I get all swept up and I'm trying to record for us and I miss stuff. And I get to see it back through the video like, oh, I wish I had taken more time. And yeah, how can you miss something when you go to a store 3 times? Well, the store is just that awesome, guys. It is just something to see at every turn and corner, and I love that. Another beautiful sample on the wall here with those 60-degree triangles that people love to do the Lone Stars with and whatnot. Okay, I'm definitely seeing some Berninas and some Burnettes. Is it Burnett or Bernadette? The baby Berninas, which honestly, I would have one if, you know what, I'm not even going to get into that. We'll get into that a little bit later throughout the week because this is what I'm calling Vegas week. So tomorrow there will be another review of a store, another walkthrough, and we're just going to keep doing it until Saturday when I do a very, very large reveal. I'm very excited about Saturday. So stay tuned. And if you are in this area, again, please visit this store. It's absolutely worth your time. It's one of the favorites for people who are in the Vegas area. They talk about it. They were asking, have I been here? And yes, I have been here a few times and will continue to go every time I go to Vegas. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And if you guys get a chance, please like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. And again, please come back for the next one. All right. See you then. Bye-bye.